Welcome back, guys, to another beer review. Next beer coming up, it's a style of beer I don't feel like I've seemed to have done one for a long time. It's from a brewery from London. It's a lager, and it's a hell style lager. I picked this up from Marks and Spencer's. £2, £2.50, something like that. And it's a can of Camden Hell's lager, and this is coming in at 4.6% in a 330ml bottle. Can even. You can pick this up generally in most places. It might not be, well, I think they have it in canned, but I think a lot of places do it in the bottles, the big bottles, and they're like 660ml bottles that you can pick up like 2 for £4 or something. So yeah, in that sense you could probably say I've been a bit ripped off, but there we go. So they're quite a big name in sort of English brewing, if you like. There's a can. It's okay. It's one of them things. So yeah, let's just give you some of the spiel on the back. Pilsner malts, Bavarian yeast lager, Perlen, Hallertauer, traditional kettle hop things. So yeah, so let's get this out. On the back it actually says it's a cross between a Hell's and a Pilsner. So I'm guessing it's going to be a little bit maybe bready malt, a little bit sweet in maltiness with a slight peppery bitterness to it. Probably going to be a bit of lemon in there as well. So hopefully it's going to be tidy. I've got to admit, I have had this before, but I picked this up because I've never reviewed it I should say. Put my teeth in today. So although I remember sort of quite liking it, I don't know how much I really did like it. I'm not saying that I don't like it, it's just I just didn't think about it anyway. So I'm waffling on now. So there we go. Very, very light in the glass. Sort of very straw-like colour, if you like. Very light straw colour. Gentle carbonation going up. I don't know how much you can see that. It's very gentle. Absolutely pretty much crystal clear. We got a finger of compact white on top. So let's give it a swirl, see what we get on the nose. Yeah, I mean, it says on the back of the can, a cross between, well, in between a Hell's and a Pilsner. There's a very, very subtle, for me, very subtle sort of sweet maltiness, bready maltiness, very subtle lemon in there, and just an inkling of spiciness. I mean, it doesn't smell offensive. It smells quite clean. It smells nice enough. It hasn't got that nasty smell that you get with some of them. So without further ado, let's dive in, see what we get. Cheers, everyone. Nice enough. Very nice indeed, really. Very clean in the mouth. Crisp. I always find with the lagers, German sort of style lagers, if it's full on Pilsner, it's very sort of bitter, it's very clean, it's very crisp, it's very sharp, if you know what I mean. Do you like the action there for sharp? Where'd that come from? But when you get a lager with a malty breadiness in, it takes the cleanness away and the crispness away. Doesn't make it any worse, but what it does, it gives it a different dimension. Typical body. Carbonation is nice in there. It's quite smooth. The carbonation doesn't look much, but this is actually an occasion where it's a little bit more in your mouth and it livens a beer up. As soon as you get a mouthful, as soon as that carbonation goes off in your mouth, for me you're getting that spiciness, a little hint of lemon, and then sort of halfway through that mouthful you get a malty, bready, little bit of sweetness in there as well. It's actually very good. It's actually better than when I remember actually having it. It's just the carbonation with that bitterness in there. It just gives it that bit of zing in your mouth, which is really nice. So you sort of, it almost starts off Pilsner-like in your mouth. Crisp, wet, refreshing, lemon, zingy. And then on the back end, you get that sweet bready maltiness really for me. It's nice, 4.6%. Does it drink like that? You could say yes. When you compare it to some beers, that, for instance, Budweiser, 4.5%. It's got no real sort of bitterness to it or spiciness, whereas this has. So the bitterness and the spiciness really sort of shows the alcohol in it, if you like, but it doesn't drink like it. It drinks real clean. It drinks real crisp. And I might feel like I'm going back on what I said before. But it is still clean and crisp. Very enjoyable lager actually. An even better second time round. Like I said, I've had it before in a bottle, and I just thought, oh yeah, it's nice enough. But actually, whether it is better in a can, I don't know. But Camden Hell's Lager is actually, it's an ideal summer drink. It's nice. It really is. It's just really tasty, to be honest. It's not going to blow your mind, but it's a damn sight better than some of the stuff we get out there. So yeah, I recommend picking up the old Camden Hell's Lager, giving it a try. Very enjoyable, very easy to drink. What's this? Generally probably going to be something along the lines of about £1.80 a can or something. You'd probably get 4 for £6. Well worth it in my opinion. It's a nice tasting lager, does the job. Will it be an expensive piss up? Of course it will, but once you've had 8 of them, you won't give a monkeys anyway. So yeah, for me, well worth picking up. Like I said, if you've had it before, let me know what you think. Very enjoyable, very easy going, nothing offensive in there, well worth having. So thanks for watching everyone. Feel free to like and share my videos, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again on another beer review. Cheers.